Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Achieving Alpha and welcome back to another episode of Smart Money Analysis for today, that is 8th of June 2021. And the markets are witnessing consolidation with a lot of volatility on both sides, and that's what we have been witnessing for the last 2 days. And let's quickly try to have a look at the option chain and try to understand what's happening here. So the first thing to observe is that today the confidence of put writers and the call writers kind of seem equivalent, and that's the reason that you will see that the market did not take much of a move. There was a lot of volatility on both sides. Bank Nifty in particular was looking very weak when compared to Nifty, but in the Nifty option chain you will see that the highest OI on the put side is almost at 15700, although this is at 15000, but the active strike is 15700, and you can see that at each multiple of hundreds till 15500 there is a good support. Talking about the resistance, so 15800 looks like a hard resistance to break for Nifty, because you will see an OI of roughly about 4 million contracts on that particular call strike, and the highest one as it is stays on 16000. So this is the option chain, and you will see that almost equivalent amount of writing has been done on both the put and the call side. And the thing is that these are tough markets for option buyers, because you see that there is no one-sided clear trend, and there is just volatility, and it's just a way to eat your premium by the big players. And after the SEBI's new margin rules, it's really hard for a retailer which has who has basically a very less capital to sell options even intraday. So that's something which is not good, but yeah, that's how it is, and that's how we have to accept it. So talking about the max pain, so that is at 15700, and the PCR is at 1.05, which is neither overbought nor oversold and in a comfortable zone. Let's have a look at Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, again we will see that one of the things is that Bank Nifty has been very weak when compared to Nifty. So that's what I mentioned, and that's what we saw today. Right from the opening bell, you will see these big red candles in Bank Nifty, and that's what has been dragging this particular thing down. Talking about Nifty, so Nifty again you see some big red candles right from the start, but then you saw some recovery, and this recovery is probably because of the FIIs, because they had positive numbers yesterday, and if at all markets go against their direction, so they would have to be a loss, which they most probably would not like to. So they would use the buying in cash to basically push the market up, and that's what we saw. And even numbers tell that. So I will talk about the numbers soon. So this was the intraday chart for Nifty and Bank Nifty, and you see that 680 is a very important support, and we have been taking support from this particular level multiple times. That's what we can see here. Bank Nifty, the good part is that we have closed above 35,000, and no 15-minute candle has closed below 35,000, but below 35,000 Bank Nifty would get extremely weak, and you can consider it to be a sign of a reversal in the short term. So the highest OI here is not much activity first of all, but to my surprise there are still some people who have shorted puts and are still sitting at this 35,500. Although there has been a 16% unwinding in the OI, but surprisingly a lot of people are still sitting here, so that's something which you should note. And the thing is that a lot of people have written calls at 35,500, so a lot of these call writers will try their best to keep the market below 35,500, or basically 35,600, because the remaining premium is roughly about 100 rupees. But if at all we start sustaining about 35,600, then we can see some amazing rally because of short covering, because all of these will be trapped pretty badly. So that's what we have. Talking about the PCR and max pain, so PCR looks highly oversold, but I would still not say very confidently, because I don't see a lot of activity even though it's Tuesday today. And the max pain is at 35,200. So that's what we have in Bank Nifty. So let's quickly have a look at the global cues. So the global cues are kind of looking too much volatile as well, because you see that Dow made a high. So first of all, it made a low of 450, then it jumped back to 650, and from 650 it has again fallen back to 600. So this is what we have, and Nasdaq is looking strong. Let's have a look at the bond yields. So yeah, that's the reason the bond yields are significantly down, and that's the reason that Nasdaq has been showing strength compared to S&P and Dow. Talking about the European futures, so these are looking again kind of okayish. CAC and FTSE have some strength, but again DAX is lacking strength. Talking about the Asian indices, so they are mixed, although they were like significantly negative. So the Chinese indices and Hang Seng was particularly down during the day. And talking about SGX Nifty, so SGX Nifty is also trading around 15,750, which is kind of okay, but we cannot really trust that too much. Let's quickly have a look at the activity in cash. So again, surprisingly, the DIIs have sold today and the FIIs have bought today worth 1422 crores, and the DIIs have sold for 1626 crores. So there is no such clear trend emerging from the cash buying of DII. FII are looking positive. So only yesterday they sold, that too very small amount, and prior to that the last 3 days they have been buying significantly, and today also this is good buying from FIIs. So you can consider this to be positive. Let's have a look at the derivatives data and try to understand. So the net long index futures is roughly down by 0.5%. That's what we can see here. And you will see almost the same number of longs as there were yesterday. Although this is unwinding, but this is only negligible, right? This is not much of an unwinding, so I would consider it same. But there has been some fresh short buildup on the index futures. So this looks out to be mildly neutral to mildly bearish. So it's neutral to mild bearish from the index futures. Talking about the stock futures, so again this is not good. Again some reduction in the net long in stock futures, and you will see again that both the longs and the shorts have been decreased, but the decrease in shorts is basically quite less, and the decrease in longs is quite significant. So that's what we can see from here. And the next thing is the options activity. So options, you will talk about put shorts. So the put shorts are almost the same, not much of an unwinding. This is almost negligible. New call shorts have been added, so this is negative. So there has been roughly about a 17% increase in the call shorts. So that's about 30,900 contracts. Talking about the options buying activity, so you will see that the call longs in the index have increased by roughly about 9.4%, and that is roughly about 27,000 new call longs that have been added, and the put longs have also increased by roughly about 3%. So you will see roughly about 4%. So you will see an addition of roughly about 13,200 contracts. So the difference here seems to be about 6%, and in absolute terms you can do the math. But the thing to note here is that new call shots have been added. So the options data is looking negative. The index futures data is looking neutral to mild bearish. But again, this is allowing, I have been saying this because if at all a day comes when FII book significant amount of profit from these longs, that day we will witness a very good correction. Again, just warning, not telling you to go against the trend or something, but just you need to be very much cautious about this particular number, and that's what I have been telling you for the last few weeks now. So yeah, index futures is bearish, options activity overall is bearish, stock futures is also bearish. The only good thing again here from FII is the buying in cash, which is 1422 crores in the cash market. So this is our analysis for today. Sorry for publishing the video late because of some personal commitments, but yeah, I will try not to skip this. And this is our analysis for today. If you like the particular video, please do consider pressing the like button. And if you're new here and coming here for the first time, subscribe to this channel for more such content. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. Have a good day, take care, and bye.